Mitch's prices. Yeah.
No, we can take a few minutes here. I think other people are kind of finishing up their shopping as well.
You still have to roll for the one that we rolled for as well.
Instrument of the Bards is 100K, so some time before you can get that one.
I was just curious of the price.
It would really more depend on which particular instrument of the Bards you are looking at.
Right. I was looking
Because some
at
of them are much
Yep.
stronger than others.
I was looking at the more of the rare, I think.
Well, no, all of the instruments of the Bards are technically legendary items.
Right. Right. The Staff of Healing, yeah, is that on the table?
The Glamored Studded Armor would be 8K. Staff of Healing would be 12K.
Nice. I will be interrupted when our food is going to be delivered here, so.
Fine. Regular healing potions are 100 apiece. Superior healing potions are 15 apiece. Craig, since you're kind of taking notes on this from last session, +1 weapons are 5,000, +2 weapons are 16,000, +3 weapons are 40,000.
40. Yeah, I got it. I posted above there. I posted everything I had before and everything we're saying currently. I'm marking.
Craig just posted it in Roll20 chat. And Craig, if you want to update for +1, +2, and +3 armors, for armor it's 7K for +1, 25K for +2, and 70K for +3.
How much is
and that's starting prices, so if there's more effects for certain +1, +2 items, the price will obviously increase. Sorry, Tree, you were saying something?
How much is the Ring of the Ram?
I actually missed that. I think he said 12.
Ring, the Staff of Healing was 12, Ring of the Ram, I'll say 3K for that.
Okay. This might be like a dumb question, but how many rings can I wear?
If they require attunement, 3.
Okay. All right.
Actually, technically 2 because your lodestone is one of your attunement slots.
Oh, okay. So like the ring of the ram, does that I have to attune to it?
You have to attune to it to
Oh,
use it.
I see it now. My bad. I didn't see it. I see it now. Okay. What does the ring of red fury do? I can't see it. If I can use it.
Ring of Fury, you said?
Red fury, yeah.
This looks like the wedding band I chose.
That's kind of a cool item. I don't know if this is official content or not.
It's a critical role item,
Oh, Call of Nether Deep. Yeah.
which means it takes place in that specific world. So I'm afraid the Ring of Red Fury isn't going to go.
Okay. I was just wondering what it was doing. Okay. All right. How much does the ring of invisibility go for?
Ring of Invisibility is 3,000.
Okay, I'm gonna buy both of those, so that'd be 6,000, correct?
That's correct.
All right.
We had an amazing idea to get Buffalo Wild Wings, and I cannot get over this sneeze.
Pop, I know you got a lot calling at you. I have 2 there linked in chat, actually 3 linked in chat. Helm of Telepathy, Insignia of Claws, and Bag of Holding.
Bag of Holding is 10K.
Yeah, that
Helm
might be a
of
good idea.
Telepathy is 4K.
Yeah, so that's a good idea, the Helm of Telepathy.
Insignia of Claws is basically a +1 weapon for your natural attacks, so 5K.
That makes sense. Yeah. Cool. Excellent. That makes sense.
Well, let me adjust my coin. Okay.
Paul, can you try to throw on your suppression when you get a second?
So
Yeah?
it's like your webcam or something, audio.
Yeah, maybe actually that's a good call. Maybe you're coming in through the wrong hall. Wrong hall, baby. So I'll have like 7.5K after my shopping, and I'd love to go in with somebody on a bag of holding, and then I could even like help out if somebody else needs a couple extra pieces of gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna chip in for you because I'm gonna just get the. I'm gonna skip on the staff of healing for now, just because I already have healing, but it still is nice to have. I want that glamored leather because I'm a pretty kitty.
Yeah, let's be real. You would if it was the
Yeah,
glamorous egg beater be beating some fucking eggs.
Oh, how do you find that?
And Zelf, you could probably likely buy spell scrolls as well. Shit ton of money for like copying spells down too.
It doesn't seem like this is
What's that? Oh, 1 second. I'll help you in just a second, hon.
Is that here?
Some-
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Yeah. Why isn't there haste? Am I spelling haste wrong?
1.5.
It's in potions, right? Well,
No, you sound better. You sound closer. All right, Pop. I'm gonna buy two.
sorry.
Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna buy 2 superior health pots.
Okay.
For some reason, it's not letting me edit my coin so I can subtract it. You're probably gonna have to do it, Papa. Or something. It's not letting me do it.
Just do a custom item like what
You're down 9K total right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm open mic.
Go ahead, refresh your page. It should be set.
Okay, alright, thank you.
My man Tree hitting me up at 10 a.m. Yo, let's talk shop. What about those rolls, man?
+2 to AC. So, what did I say for +2 armor? 25K.
That's a far more like reasonable price than what the guides give.
Okay, I just see 1 health potion on here, so it's the greater health potion. Alright. Then and simple short sword would be +1 short sword would be 5, right? Okay, yeah, it'd be 5.
Yeah, mundane price.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and just get a +1 short sword. So down.
Montbog?
Okay. Does anyone need any extra gold or anything? I have 2,000. Well, I have 1,500 left that I can spare.
Cape of the Mountebank, 2,000. Yes. So take about 10 more minutes and then we'll get going. For spell scrolls, we'll go with the DMPG price for each of the spell levels. It's in the spreadsheet that Craig wants.
How much is the Blood Fury tattoo? If I can get it. Never mind. I don't even want to know. It's legendary. I don't want to know. Too expensive. Seems pretty badass though.
What was that?
Moment. Uh, 20K. Yeah, 20K.
Damn. Yeah, this is pretty good.
I mean, Zephyr, you might want to take a look at your stats.
This is
Which I, yeah. So getting an amulet of health would actually be bad for you. I can't see you for some reason, Paul. It's just a black screen. Gotcha. Ring of Evasion. Uh, 2.5K. Wow, Zephyr, you have more health than Kit Kat does. There's something that's working in your favor. There's other things working in your favor as well.
How long does attunement last? I need to write it down. I keep forgetting. Like how long does it take to attune to an item?
It takes an hour to attune to an item, and then you can unattune at any point over the course of a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, it's on here. It's on the, but I don't know if you can use it.
I would put that at 35K. Sir, it's got a 7th level spell.
Gotta wait till Black Friday.
$5K. Indeed.
Okay, we do have a bag of holding amongst the party now as well, so that's quite nice.
I'm holding on to it. Oh yeah, you're streaming.
So Tree says he's gonna fly over here, and we have to do like a weekend of D&D, 2 days straight.
Yeah, I'm
You
down.
know, then we should maybe just get a cabin then and just fucking do it.
I would do that. Yo, you just gotta let us know, Tree. It's on. You're the mover on that plan, brother.
I'll have to let y'all know. I gotta talk to the old lady first, though. Oh, she feels about that.
No, bring her. She can be tabaxi. Years.
Paul, I'm changing one thing for one of your items. Hopefully it works. You have a specialty item that didn't function correctly.
Zelf, did you get the price on Staff of Power? Okay. Probably 100K,
120K.
Yeah, right.
There's no way around that.
Oh, that's quite
That's
good.
Awesome.
That's really good, Paul.
You're doing that?
Yeah.
Wow. I was just looking at it and I was like, wow, what game is this? This looks cool.
UE5, the more and I mean, Paul, I'm sure you could probably lecture us at this point on it, but like UE5 really is some of the most amazing tech I've ever seen that's came out in our lives, I think. Did you set the LODs there, or is that all just you could hide it, just put a rock on it. Every tree gets the same rock underneath it. No, it's good.
All right,
Did you?
so
Sorry.
Paul, it might take a second for your crystal modifier to update to show the attack. But if you do want to use that attack at all today and it's not on your attack list yet, just roll it from the item description. Winter smooth. So when is our 3D D&D game then?
I want my model to have a big wiener, Paul. Like a really big wiener. Offensively big.
Wow.
All right, so let's get started. Welcome back, everybody, especially to Paul, who's finally back after many weeks
Welcome
away.
back.
Paul, to update you, in case you haven't heard any of it, the party was able to successfully get through the cavern underneath Gwyntling's Arcanery. They slayed the elf that originally brought you down in there, the shopkeep that was up top, as well as Huxatixa, and learned from Put-Pip that he was one of the necromancer's underlings. The party made a trip back through the tunnels to the sewers, where they had a brief meeting with Docklin Zinright, leader of the Castle Guard elites, Vornak Guntz, the orcish underground mafia boss type guy, as well as Induli, the Alhoun, who you had previously slain in the caverns at the Shocksprout Farm. Learning that the Chamberlain was beginning to make larger moves into Fairweather with his undead army, and that there were actually undead actively beginning attacks on outer portions of Fairweather. It wasn't just under cover of night, and Dockland's forces were making attempts to push back against them. So the meeting was adjourned, with Vornak going to meet with one of his informants to see if he could get more information for the party. Dockland gave the party a massive sum of gold to do some shopping and equip themselves for the coming battles. And Induli and Fane are currently staying in the sewers with you, as it is the safest place in Fairweather by their account. However, we're going to be coming back to Zelfir, a very unusual situation. And everyone else, please tell me if you cannot see the board. Is that a correct you can or a correct you cannot see?
I can't see.
I
I,
can't.
I can't see.
All right, moment. And we'll just do this 1 second. How about now?
Yep,
Yes.
I can see.
All right. Zephyr, the last thing that you can remember is the ground underneath you turning into an unusual portal and a sepulturous type fluid that was bringing you down into it. And as your head passed the level of the ground, the next thing you knew, you found yourself in this room face to face with a masked figure wearing a hooded cloak. I am the adjudicator. I am here to ascertain if you deserve to stay in the land of the living. Your recent he raises his hand to you, facing you. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage, please. You have a extreme compulsion come over you to drop to your knees and hang your head. And as you do so, he stands over you from across the table. I am the one who judges if the freshly whited undead deserve another chance on the surface. It would seem that you were a necromancer of some rapport. Tell me, what is it you wish to accomplish up there? And how did you happen upon your condition? Ah, a necromancer being forced. We hear it more often than you would think. So then, do you feel you can accomplish your task? Or will you be lost to your own vices? Hmm. I suppose time will tell. I will see you again, Zephyr Airdark. You will be adjudicated again. And he snaps his finger, and in an instant, you find yourself next to the rest of the party. Everyone else, you see Zephyr pop into existence next to you, having just ended the meeting with the aforementioned individuals.
I'd like to run up and smell Zalfir thoroughly, sniffing for the Chamberlain.
I'm gonna inspect him for any differences.
Familiar smells of the Chamberlain, you do not smell, Olymp. The only smell you have is a bit of ash and dust.
I leave your armpit, Zelfir, and go back to my meal. Took you long enough. Not stopping from eating the porridge from the tunnel. Well, don't know where you were.
Saphira, upon inspection of Zelfir, and everyone else would be able to plainly see, he has a much more sunken look to his face. The bones of his cheeks are much more jagged, and his skin appears a clear white, almost that you can see the vesicles and muscles underneath.
Zelfir, you look ill.
Yeah.
Was it the upside down?
Get her to watch it once, and all of a sudden,
You're half undead too. We're going shopping later. I caught the most deer.
wait. Faindegas talking here. What do you mean you're half undead as well?
There was some curses. Dark magic.
Curses.
Fear not.
Like purgatory. Did he touch you in no places? Oh, okay. Okay.
Did you tell him about your chest hole?
What are you talking about, Noel?
No, Freck. He shoved his rock into his chest.
Hmm.
Yep.
Well,
Oh,
we got into a sticky situation in the caverns, and in exchange with the Nightwalker, he gave me power for that fight. I have to help him kill all the Piplips and let him have Fairweather.
Well, I'm sure he'll agree on one
Oh,
thing.
it's
Did
all
you
figured
say a
out.
Nightwalker?
Yes.
Don't worry. The Gruts will hunt and kill him.
It's all under control. Oh, Freckle just laughs and just walks away.
It speaks the word glamour, and his outfit turns into this.
We haven't went
You
shopping
haven't been
yet.
shopping yet.
Oh, damn it!
You
Well-
still can say
Get,
I mean, you are quite
Glamour.
Get Rose glamour. That's all he's imagining. He's like, I really need to get that glamour studded armor.
Pip
Glamour.
joins you, raising his
Glamour.
hands. Glamour! You
Oh,
too,
fun.
eh? Wait. You're the mean one.
Mr.
What
Grim.
happened to you? You look like hell. Oh. I've been as well. Made friends with Bell. He was a bit of an asshole, but, well, we made amends. He's the one that gave me my bird.
Ooh.
This explains so much.
The voice is iconic for him. I mean, if they were all gone, would it be a bad thing? I mean, is it?
I
Is
think
it?
there's a small chance that might usher in the apocalypse.
I mean, seems pretty apocalyptic right now.
They're clearly powerful elders, responsible for natural work. Now then, Kit has been prattling on about this armor he saw in the storefront. Shall we go shopping?
No, shopping. That sounds wonderful. What? Well, no, I'm going back to my room.
Wait, old man, you didn't steal any of the jerky, did you?
Jerky? What jerky?
The horse meat.
Oh, I make it a point not to eat horses. I prefer sticking to mules.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Toodaloo!
Italy.
Oh, that fucking.
TTFN!
So, shopping. All of you would make your way to the bazaar, where it was just as cacophonous as before. Goblins and tieflings and elves doing business, gambling and card games going on where you had seen them prior. But some. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. You would have had the equivalent. Yes. Um, but in your shoppings, the lists and item choices that you had given to me were all found. Some a little bit more difficultly. It would have taken a majority of the day to find them. When you return,
Can I have picked a fight? Like, were there a bazaar? Can I have picked a fight with the person who was like keeping his animals cooped up like the most unkindly?
if that is what you choose to do, yes.
Well, was there anybody there who like the chickens were in a cage that was just rudely small? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? They go.
Yes. There were many animals that were not necessarily kept well.
Okay, yeah, I picked a fight with, we'll say 2 of them.
Roll me a luck check.
Okay.
Are these guys goblins?
And roll me. Would you have been threatening them or trying to convince them? Oh, you said fight. So roll me intimidation twice, please.
Okay, so that second, I accidentally rolled a second luck. It was 15, so on an intimidation, that is a just a regular 15. And for the second one, an 8. So a 15 and an 8 on the intimidations.
All right. So the first one, there were some rather exotic creatures, mixtures of lizards and small crustaceans from the sea that have been clearly transported far from where they're meant to be kept. But You see that many of them are very chalky in appearance and not looking healthy at all. And so, give me your best Yes, justice for the rock shrimp. Give me your best intimidation for the successful one.
Listen, you little man, if you don't give these creatures a larger tank before you sell them to slaughter, I will find a shell and stuff you into it.
Listen, just because I grow the beard doesn't make me a man. I know it's hard for you non-dwarfs to tell, but I'm a woman. How dare ye! Get out of my shop before I call the guards again.
I would take out 2 crabs from the tank and start chasing her around with the crabs' claws pointed at her.
Oh,
See how you like it, dwarf woman.
I don't
Clickety
need
claw.
another shave. No, damn it, get out of my shop.
Throw the crabs in the tank and turn billously. Leave.
After having caused a ruckus, the guards are keeping a closer eye, and at the second shop that you get to that has less than desirable accommodations, this shopkeeper is a very small human woman, much older. She seems like she has a care for these animals, but they're not actually care. Kind of like crazy cat lady, but has too many cats to care for herself.
Roger.
And when you begin to raise a ruckus about the mange that is creeping in on some of them, the litter boxes that are full to the brim in the back corner of her shop, she looks over to you, and I need you to give me it'd be a wisdom saving throw. You feel washing over you a sense that you need to punch yourself in the face, but are able to resist it to the point that you question if this woman is unassuming as that she seems.
I don't like magicians.
I'm gonna just leave. I tactically retreat.
You stay out of my shop! You will-begotten mangy beast!
No, you punch yourself in the face.
Keep going.
She holding Morty? I can't see her. Camera's not up
Morty?
on
Yeah,
mine.
he's a little low. Oh, there he is. There's the boy.
You're not up on mine, Papa. Neither is Paul, but he's eating, I think.
I can see him now. You might need to
I can
you should
I can
refresh.
see everything now.
I'll
Yeah.
refresh. Okay. Refreshing.
good
There we
refreshing.
go. I can see everyone.
I refresh and no, I can't see Saphir and Kit.
Now I can't see
I just
Frecu.
refreshed.
I'm just fresh.
Oh, Jesus. Here we go.
Oh, he
Nobody
was just
touch anything.
yawning.
He's tired. He's like, oh, this is boring, Mom. Let's do something
He's
more boring.
laying down here on my. He's just chilling like a villain. You'll love this, Kit Kat. We got them car seats. Oh. Kit Kat had their headset off. We got them car seats.
Cute.
Seats.
I'll send pictures in Discord. I think I only have pictures of Morty right now.
Kit Kat,
Yes.
please do me a favor and roll me a performance check.
Where are we?
Glamour.
Glamour. Oh my god. I'm the worst bard
Oh boy.
ever. I just rolled a natural one for a performance check.
Did it roll twice or did it just come through twice?
I don't know why it
If
Why
it
is
rolled twice, that's a hell of a
No,
roll.
it's just once on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
So, Kit-Kat, as soon as you get your armor, you put it on, come out of the dressing room, and get your lyre ready to go to give this glamorous performance. But as soon as you strum your lyre and say the command worm of command worm, see exactly, and
what
now one
happened? I
performance, it's
said
rubbing off on me.
I grabbed
Uh,
the worm instead of saying the
you
the
say the
word.
command, you say the command word, um, but choke on a little bit of spittle that got stuck in the back of your throat, and have to go hacking and coughing out of the shop.
Oh no.
Didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to.
So, having completed all of your shopping, you come back to the sewers. Fame off in his room, doing his thing. And as you come down into the main entrance area, you see the slathering of champions and warriors at the table closest to the door, enjoying their evening meal. The orcish champion addressing you. Ah, seems you've got some good wares there, then. You find anything else or see anything while you were out in Fairweather?
The bastard with the chicken, with the rock with the chickens is a pushover. The old wench with the bastard with the rock shrimp is a pushover. The old wench with the birds is trouble.
Do you mean at Vichy's? That's the bazaar.
Yes, they were both there.
You mean to tell me you got into an argument with Heralda Fairweather and Heralda Fairweather, and you escaped unscathed?
She did try to work her magics to make me punch myself in the face, but they were weak before a grut.
His big armored paw comes up and bats you hard on the back of your shoulder. You're gonna have to show me those tricks then. She made me trip over me own feet many times. She may carry the name Fairweather, but there ain't no fair weather about her.
Ha 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 ha!
So, with that said, though, what's the rumors about the undead up there? Last time we went up, seemed like everybody was collapsing inside the walls. At least we're doing quite a bit of work. But biggest thing we heard was coming up by the pen. Seemed like there were even more undead there than anywhere else outside the city.
No, I mean we all, like with the shock sprout or whatever, and so there was undead activity outside, and that the pen is where that's like the bad guys' place, right?
The pen was where the campaign started.
Yeah, the prison, right?
no.
Did you make it over that way at all? Or did you just stick to the bazaar?
It would have been lovely for you to
Yeah, probably for the best anyway. Need you in tip-top shape if we get any information on where to go next. Speaking of... Nah, I'm a fighter. No one ever said I had to be helpful. I'll just make sure that the morale is good in the city. It's kind of hard to do that these days, though.
And what would happen to the morale if tomorrow we went to this pen and hunted everything in it to death?
No, it's might be dead already, ain't it?
Yes, you make a valid point. We shall kill it again.
The halfling champion on the far side of the table, rolling her eyes slightly. Well, if you're going to be finding your way down there, then we're up there. Over to the pen, I should say. Perhaps you should stop off on the way. I heard that you made good friends over at the Argyle Rooster. Heard that they got it rebuilt after Hoxatixa went through. Might be a good idea to stop over there, see if there's anyone that could help you.
I can go anywhere as long as I get away from the smelly goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go back to Fox's Hollow too?
What have you got against goblins, then?
I'd rather be around the undead.
You took me back last week. Well, you know, just because I'm a little cleaner than next goblin doesn't mean you need to be rude about it.
Yeah, I don't think goblins have that word. I'm pretty
We do. You just gotta slather a little mud first.
yeah.
Come now, I'm sorry, friend. These are young grunts. They don't know the proper decorum for dressing hygienically for a hunt.
Says the
This
one that
man
pees
is,
on himself. Okay.
yes, as is only proper.
And I like to
Oh,
roll around in sand like a chinchilla.
wait. He pees himself too. It's the best way to get your armor on. Slides right in, slides right off. It's perfect.
And it
I knew
takes
there was a strong one amongst you. I
fur.
didn't think it'd be the human, though. I've been sniffer, as it were, since the war or full wow. What it was? Oh, it was the Sands Wars. Yeah, the dragon brought its breath and breathed it in myself and singed all my hairs off. And hey, it might be difficult to smell, but you know, we may do.
So that's why you can stand the goblin. Okay.
Stand a goblin. I am a goblin.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the other one. Damn. Oh, my brain is fucked up right now. Sorry. Ugh, that's why you can stand yourself.
Hey, we try our best, but you know, sometimes these goblins, we. Well, I forgot what I was going to say. Don't mind him. He means well, but he did take a few knocks in the sand wars. But the Argyle Rooster, yeah. There might be some people there who can help you find some information. I know that Vornak was going to try and get you some, but these days it's hard to come by. Seems like the allies are falling thin. A lot of people going to join the necromancers, I hear. Yeah, but ain't you a necromancer yourself?
We
Guess
were
fools
grunts.
alike all around then.
No, he's a good one. He is a grunt necromancer, and he is not powerful at all. You should not fear him.
Wow.
I was learning from last time, Zelfir.
Roll a deception check, and Zelfir, roll a counter performance check.
We had
Like
this happen
melting in
last
my
time.
mouth. I wish I got the beans. Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
Please. The bulk majority of the table looking at Olymp and kind of chuckling a little bit as they side eye at Zelfir, believing what Olymp said.
Rakul's gonna laugh as well. Because it's funny.
We will laugh, and maybe one of these days we'll just see you in the arena. But we should probably get this undead thing sorted out first.
Kind of like that
Folks?
stench. Need to get out of here.
I said I took my bath last week.
It certainly is growing, Zelfir. We saw the rat one down there with a small army of them.
Renskill. Alright, that's his name.
That's correct.
He's kind of in the caves right now. He was making a horde of zombies. Nope. We did not. He's still making a horde of zombies.
Well, yeah, let's try this again, Brecule, with different emphasis. We saw Frinskill with a horde, a small army of zombies.
Frecule and Olymp, roll me a history check.
Oh lord. A 5.
Yeah, Freck, you're distracted by the amount of zombies, but Olymp, you would remember that the last thing that occurred before the stone walls closed behind you was the sound of a very loud explosion and the cacophony of a melee.
Oh,
The
so
footstep having opened the door for you.
right, having just kind of had that come back.
As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, perhaps it was one of those eldritch, elder, monstrous being things that stayed and bought us time to get out, fighting the horde. It was like the bardic play that I heard in civilized towns years ago with Gandalf on the bridge.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That smell has my mind twisted.
That sounds like a very regionally specific production, Olymp.
I traveled for almost a decade since the end of the clan. Well, I'm still kind of bothered about those rock shrimp. I think I may need the night to meditate it off. And
Oh.
then yes, give them an honorable death, a chance to do battle against me, a fair fight.
How? Yeah.
My spear versus their claws. May the greater predator win.
Wait, so you're comparing your power to a rock shrimp's power, so you have like equal power? Because you're saying it's fair.
There can be no comparison. I have done battle with thousands of rock shrimp, losing not one.
Rock shrimp.
Hey, it's on a limb, and you guys.
I think we should oh man. Yeah, we can we can help with the rock shrimp as long as I get to eat some.
Oh, no, it's not that important. There's many more just like that out there. I've even learned in the past few years, many of the homes out there keep cats inside. If we should focus on anything from the bizarre, it should be the mind-controlling woman who tried to make me punch myself from across the room. However, other than that, for tomorrow, Grutz, should we go to Vornak before going to the pit?
Well, then,
I
pro
like
make
Elixir.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh no! If I'm gonna punch myself in the face from this far away, that would be something.
Ooh, it's a good one.
Nope, nope, everything's good.
Okay.
Nice.
Of course it is. Did I notice anything in that moment?
No, but what is your spell save DC?
Okay, mine is 14 low.
14. Okay.
I'm good with the cantrips, but beyond that,
Yeah, no worries. Just one moment. Olymp, who were you addressing anybody specifically with what you just said, with the group in general?
just the group in general was, I figured we were all kind of like loitering in that room or something.
Right, roll me 1d4. 1 is Freck, 2 is Zephyr, 3 is Saphira, 4 is Kikat.
Kit Kat 4.
Kikat, roll me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm gonna roll this for her. She's putting some dishes in the sink.
No worries. So with that done, continue.
No, I mean I was just kind of asking the group about thoughts for tomorrow. If everybody's down for Vornak and then pit.
Sounds good. Well, you haven't seen him in a while, Zolfir.
I
Oh,
know that.
Saphira, before I forget,
And Olin
Oh no.
digs into his pocket and pulls out what would be like the burnt ends part of the meat from the deers we just got, and like kind of holds out his hand, like as if to give them to you.
these are for Franklin.
Oh, speaking of Franklin.
Much in the same way as Futurama, you hear bellowing from the depths of the sewers. As Franklin comes charging in, tackling Sophia.
Here, I have something for you. I'm gonna give him the meat that Olymp just gave me.
Just take a note of it. He'll have advantage in his next attack that he makes. So suppose if we are going to rest, we'll do that. So there you guys are.
As we're like walking to our room,
Do any of you remember that pit? Was it made of wood or stone?
It looked like it had wood on the outside, I think.
But it
The
was
one over here?
no,
Oh,
the
that's
the
stone
prison.
anyway.
I think it was mostly stone, metal even.
The prison was stone walls, ceiling, floor, with metal doors and doors.
I'm gonna knock on Nesker's door. Okay, I'm just gonna walk in.
You walk in and you see cuddled up with Nesker next to him, faint aghast, dead asleep.
I'm gonna poke Fane.
No! He draws his sword on you,
Ah!
the tip resting just under your chin. Ah, Saphira, I'm sorry. Things have been difficult lately. Please forgive me.
I was just wondering why you were cuddling with our friend.
What? No, just a place to sleep. Figured you would all want to share a bed with someone else. I'm used to uncomfortable conditions.
Okay, Fane. I'll talk to you soon then.
Right. Freckle, did you leave something for Nesker the last time? I can't remember.
I left a
oh
note.
no, Saphira left a note.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from us at all personally.
Do you all mind if we gather all of our items that we'd had in these lockers? Kit and I put our gold together to get this bag here. we could fit all of it in here.
What is all of it?
I don't think I've really collected much extra stuff yet, Olymp.
No, it's all in the there's a spreadsheet already, and you don't actually need to put it in your thing on there, Kip, as long as it fits within a bag and everything there still does. Zelf, if you want to do a roll for the Cloak of Elvenkind, or if you still want it, you can actually just have it based on the stuff that I just got. Poppa, what's up? Is the Pearl of Power still with
Appearing? No.
Appearing? So it's in our possession? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay. So Zelf, yeah.
Jacafal slipped it into Kit Kat's pocket before separating from the rest of the group.
I'd
Oh,
like.
nice. Does everybody know that that's in my pocket, or
You
is
would
that
be the
just
only one aware of it.
what is it again?
Pearl of Power.
Oh, oh, I need one, but I know we all do. I
As the
could
it
use-
kind of makes good sense for you and Zelf, like one of you two. You correct me if I'm wrong, Papa, but you could wear like 5 cloaks. You can, you can wear
It
as many
depends on
cloaks.
attunement, but yes, I mean we showed with Hogswain that you can wear just about as many cloaks as you want.
Man of many capes, yeah. Certainly, that's one of the most contentious of all, like rings. It kind of it's just the swords, everything's ruling kind of makes sense. Cloaks, capes, it is a little bit. Which one? Yeah, freebie.
What did I need that for?
I rolled for it a while back with you, Billy.
Let's just re-roll for anybody who wants it right now, since we're in that moment right now.
You ball, son. A D20.
Roll D20 or D100, your choice.
D20.
What?
Oh shit! I got a 1.
It's
Yeah,
our
I think I have. I think I have a shovel. You want a shovel? I got you. I have a trophy from an animal I killed, and I have no idea what animal it is.
All right. So we are going to take a long rest. Everybody take a quick 5 minutes while I put together the changes to the crystal modifiers. And then we'll get going here at 8 o'clock.
As the night is setting, Olim kind of goes over and talks hunting stuff with Zelf. Zelf, if there's druid spells as good if not better than me. If there's any spell that you have as Zelfir right now that there's a druid spell that would kind of be a nice combo wombo with it, let me know, and because that would be what would be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Olymp, for a tanky type character, you could not have gotten a better crystal modifier. All things considered. Sorry, say that one more time. Oh.
While we're waiting, I'm looking around for caterpillar cocoon and licorice roots for my spills. I don't know what else I need. What else?
No, that is next. All right, so Olymp, as you rest through the night, you can feel the hunger inside of you increasing. Um, However, with it comes an additional strength and the robustness that you feel during your enrage periods. You can feel that strength flowing through you at all times now.
I go and eat some deer meat and take a piss during the night.
Saphira, while you were out the previous day in the sun, you felt weakened somewhat, and it was difficult for you to stay in direct sunlight for a longer amount of time. As you rest through the night and wake up in the morning, you see that your skin has paled, not the vibrant red that it used to be, and your teeth have formed into long, hollow fangs. However, you can feel within you a new type of power, like you would be able to influence those around you more easily. Zofir, you tried and tried the entire night through to get some rest, but sleep would not come. You can feel now that there is an insatiable desire for forever movement within you. You no longer sleep, but you also no longer feel the effects of exhaustion. Full modifications for your crystal effects should be updating soon if they haven't already. Please feel free to read through. With that, the day dawns. You hear faintly from above you steps on the paths and roads. And my monitor is trying to turn off. And from a small distance away in the sewers itself, you can hear some yelling. Unable to make out entirely who or what it is. Hello, trees, lady friend.
Mrs. Tree, yo, you got to sell her on the flight. That was the chance. That was the chance.
I told her I said hello and she ran, so.
Fuck!
Run away!
She doesn't like being on
Retreat!
camera. She doesn't like being on camera.
No, that was good. That was the disengage action. She's already into it.
It's all good. I almost heard the solid snake. Boom!
Now she's in the darkness over here. She's on the upside down.
She'll find out we're decent people, and then it won't be so bad.
I don't plan on
Yeah,
lying to
she
her.
has nothing to worry about, really.
Huh? We're all weird, babe. You're just
Yeah.
weirder. Huh? What?
All right, time for a weird off.
You just got a reminder. We're a bunch of nerds sitting around playing D&D over the computer.
Like, she was. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing, but like, we watched Stranger Things last night. No, it's not about you. We were talking about Stranger Things. We were watching it last night, and she said, "That's what y'all do." I was like, "Yeah, that's what we do." She said, "Y'all are weird." I was like, "You're weird too." I was like, "I love
It
it."
makes it fun being weird together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh?
Quick story time. I have my best friend does not play, like, she plays Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, and that's it. Like, that's the only game she's ever played. She's never even heard of D&D. So I had the pleasure of it trying to explain it to her the other night. And then along with trying to explain the concept of an open world multiplayer game, and her eyes are like the size of golf balls, and she's staring at me, and I'm trying to explain that it's not like levels in the way of like you completely leave the last level, and like she's just looking at me like, what the hell are you talking about, woman?
I think I'm in that boat. I'm not gonna lie, I used to think it was weird, and then now I'm calling Billy, hey, let's talk about some D&D.
Yeah, right. It eats at you.
Yeah.
In a good way. So yeah, you guys hear some yelling coming from another part of the sewers. One is a deeper, gruff voice. The other, you can't quite make out.
You said,
Guys, do you hear that?
can we sense the direction?
Can we hear it? All of us? Yeah.
You just hear it as noise. There's no discernible words, but you can tell that there are people having a rather heated discussion.
I don't much care. Getting ready for the hunt.
He pushed the button.
Yep.
And you sound like the Mandalorian for a sec there too.
This is the way.
This is the way.
You can't handle the button, Philip.
Yeah, so I don't. If you guys want to go and like look for the voice, you know, that's why I said that. Way is for horses.
Way. Away. Away.
So what are we doing, guys?
Are there any caterpillar cocoons down here in this sewer?
There are not.
It's very specific.
Somebody's looking for spellcasting materials.
Licorice root wouldn't grow down here, would it?
You have a spellcasting focus kit, so unless there's a material component with gold value, you don't need.
Oh, gold. I always forget that. I'm so stoned all the time. I still want to find some caterpillar cocoons.
Well, next time you get topside, RP your heart away.
Olymp puts down the porridge, picks up his spear, and...
Are you ready, Krutz?
Always.
It's important to carb load before a hunt.
Begin to leave.
Zelfair, have you attempted to eat anything thus far? Saphira, have you attempted to eat anything?
No, I haven't. I guess I'll have a ration.
You start munching on a ration, and something seems weird. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please. As soon as the ration begins to go down your throat, you're immediately expelling it. It feels as if it has been poisoned and is completely unpalatable to you.
Can I tell if there's something specific that I'm craving? Am I like wanting something else?
Roll a wisdom check and a perception check. You do know the craving that you're having. You remember it from some rare steaks that you've had previously, the drippings of raw meat. And with your perception check, as you're looking around to your party mates, all but Zelfir, you can sense a throbbing about them. Not that kind of throbbing, Saphira. Stop it.
I'm a fucking vampire. Guys, there's something wrong with me. No, like I can hear your pulses and
Oh.
you kind of smell delicious.
Oh dear. It skittles away, like scatters away.
Selfie, please. I know you're the only one that'll understand, and you're the only one that doesn't smell delicious.
Help me. Saphira's trying to eat me.
I'm not gonna eat you.
Kit Kat, as you get closer to the little dining area up there where you had your meeting yesterday, you're able to make out the voices of Vornak and Put.
Oh, Vernak is okay. He's an okay guy, kinda.
Oh, you are more than able to hide in that room if that is what you so choose to do.
I'm just getting a
Oh
little
no, even
closer
Olymp is hiding from me.
and listening to their conversation. I'm just gonna be like right here. I'm trying to hear what they're talking about.
Yeah, roll me a stealth check and a perception check.
What is up with these?
Oh my god. You gotta change those dice.
Okay, Saphira, you are so distracted. Or Saphira, Kit Kat, you're so distracted by what Saphira is saying and doing, and it's kind of getting the better of your senses, and you're literally in flight or fight right now, running, trying to get away from what you can only assume is someone who's trying to literally consume you.
Do I still hear them as I'm getting closer? Are they talking about anything important? I don't know. Oh hi. Oh hi guys.
Kit Kat, it's good to see you. Where's the rest of your companions?
They're scattered about here someplace.
Be scattered about these days.
Yeah, I won't share the information about Saphira because she's my buddy. I don't want to do that, but I'm still nervous, and I'm definitely. Yeah.
It must be quite the thirst if it's got you riled in such a way.
Oh, I was just running, chasing a mouse.
Pippa kind of touches the side of his nose with a knowing glance.
Oh Jesus.
Now, mice and rats can be quite the wily creatures down here.
Yeah, I can't seem to catch any.
Olymp, you are successfully hidden in the ring. Brecul, you can now hear and see Vornak. And you will be able to make out Pip's voice as well.
Can I run and jump across?
You can certainly try.
I'm gonna have a running start from here, and I want to run. And are the doors open or closed? They're
Doors.
open, right? Okay, well I'm gonna attempt to run and jump across.
All right. There's always one of these long jump things.
I have more self-control than that. Self-fear.
You know what? Your move speed
Not
is 45.
when it comes to the other thing, but this, yes.
So just give me a athletics check.
Just don't suck.
Ooh-yah.
Perfect. You get a good running start. You jump straight over the channel and land, if a little firmly, on the other side.
That was magnificent, young orc.
Wow. It's amazed by the athletics that Hercule just performed.
Seems like you've
that.
got some renewed strength about you. That's good. You're gonna need it with what I have to tell you. But where's all the rest?
They're in the sewers out here. I just come to check on Kit Kat, make sure he was okay. He got a little
Oh,
spooked
yeah.
back there.
I'm fine. No, I was
Spooked.
chasing a rat.
Is
Going
there
in,
something down here that shouldn't be down here?
No, everything's fine. It's nothing you guys have to worry about. You're powerful and strong. You nothing to worry about. Okay. Come on, Kit Kat.
These ones are funny.
Okay.
We're gonna go now.
Okay, ta-ta.
But where are you
Before-
going?
Before Kit leaves, he tries to do the glamour command
Glamour.
again.
Oh,
So
I
he
have
says
to be here.
ta-ta, and I go, glamour. What am I rolling?
Performance.
Hey, come on, die.
Hey.
Beautiful.
Nice. Yes. Yeah,
So, as the word finishes, your armor springs to life. And what is the effect that you are producing?
Okay, so I'm gonna be wearing a one of those tutor like caps. Is that what they're called? With the feather?
Okay,
Yeah.
yep.
So yeah, and the feather is a rainbow color with silver sparkles all over it. Uh, and he's wearing, nice fancy trousers and a shirt, whatever kind of shirt, like a really fancy shirt. And they're all bright colors like pink and blue, light blue, and there's sequences on his robe that he's wearing.
has he got like a cummerbund, a cumber, whatever on it, the frills in the center?
Oh yeah, definitely frills. Definitely frills. And it's very colorful, very light, brilliant
Once knew a
color.
man named Dirtinen, and he dressed just like you, called himself a musketeer or something.
A musketeer. I feel like I heard of this bardic tale before. Wasn't
look
he upon
fabulous.
others? Well, thank you. Okay, bye.
They just had a
Wait,
show.
where are you going?
I mean, we all got to go that way. That's the exit, is that way.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make a dramatic exit.
Olymp will like yell, kind of whisper out as he's going by.
Fricule, get the others and bring them over this bridge.
You see me kind of like crouching in some shadows there in the corner.
Okay, I'm gonna like stop on the bridge and I'm like looking at you. I'm like, what the hell is Olymp doing right now? He's got to be shitting.
It's
Okay.
going to be great. Bring them over the bridge.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go back to the group. Well, I'm going back to the group and don't know what Glamour is doing.
I'm going. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I'm stuck.
And Glamour and the Possessed.
Is everything okay over here? Everybody good?
Yes, I'm fine. I feel weird. It's not like I'm gonna do anything about it. I just don't feel right.
Oh, I've had those since I've
Oh,
been a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I
that looks like
understand.
my
I guess.
canine.
Oh, different. Uh, how different?
Are you turning into a cat, Saphir?
I don't know. But like I said, I think I can hear your guys' hearts.
Oh man, I was gonna. Oh well, I messed that up. Never mind.
Just
Well,
roll with
maybe
it. Let it happen.
maybe you can catch a rat or something, and we'll see if you're a vampire.
Zephyr, what do we do if I'm a vampire?
Well.
Wait, Don't
Now-
vampires?
Here's something though. Do you really know about them? Have any of you experienced them previously?
True, 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 true.
I heard.
Zelfir may have read
I
about them
definitely-
somewhere, but we have to remember that your Sage's focus was music.
Yeah.
I definitely heard the Bardic Tale Dracula.
Okay, Kit-Kat, give me a dual history performance at advantage.
History and performance.
Zelfir, give me a history.
Where's history? Where's it?
Monks are kind of religious, correct? So, what would I hear about that? In I mean, are they religious in D&D? I know majority of other things are.
Not really, no.
Okay.
I think there's like one subclass that is kind of like a sacred monk, but
Alright.
kind of like fighters, pugilists.
So, Kit-Kat, yes, you have heard the Bardic Tale of Facula.
Facula? Yes. Yes, I've heard of a tale called Facula. This is about this. What is a fac?
That was his name. It was Count
What the fac?
Facula.
Count Facula.
Yeah, it was Count Facula, and he had fangs like you, Saphira, and he fed upon, people, and he needed blood to survive.
Oh.
And he was also like sensitive to sunlight.
Oh, that explains
And
why I was so
crosses.
tired after going to the market yesterday.
And I think garlic.
Oh man, I love garlic.
Quick aside.
V Rising.
No. A wooden stake to his heart is the only way to kill a vampire. That will kill anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, quick aside over.
Well, that's like, will witches float or will they sink? Just-
Oh yeah,
no.
yeah. I didn't mention that. It was a wooden stake to the heart. But yeah, and that too.
Please don't kill me.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. It's confirmation bias. You're guaranteed to catch a witch.
Does she weigh less than a duck?
Hi, Jen.
Jen! What? That's your... Oh my god. Finally, something attractive in the Zelfir frame for once. Jesus.
Oh man.
Hello, Jen.
Hello.
My Woody will do that.
Bye, Jen.
She'll just scatter away quickly. Or
Question:
quietly.
Do we still have that meat from the hunt, or do we give it to all the spider? We didn't go to the spider yet, right?
It was all given to the spiders.
It was like 2 nights ago or a night ago at
Guys,
this
that's
point.
all. Why would we give that all to them? That was a lot.
Kit goes hunting for a rat for Saphira.
Well, maybe I should see if I could try to find it.
Kit comes back and says, "You're on your own." Well, yeah. Let her go, little one.
I'm gonna wander
Kit starts getting distracted by his feather on his hat.
I mean, you could
into
always
the water over here.
Eat Franklin.
I'm not
Saphira,
eating Franklin.
we'll make Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Frecule, you hear resounding throughout the hallway.
and you
Wasn't
just
someone else?
see me for distance in the mud.
You have enough time to try and find a rat.
Okay.
So we'll take it as 5 real-time minutes. Just roll a nature check once a minute until you get one that is 15 or above. All right. And the rest of you, what are you doing? Well, she's off hunting rats.
Like I said, Kit is totally distracted by the feather on his hat, and now he's distracted by the sequins on his robe.
I'm looking at Olymp right now. I'm like, I don't know.
Olymp kind of like his face appears out of the murky shadows, the inky blackness, and he just goes like,
Oh my gosh.
and then disappears back into the shadowy waters on the wall.
Zephyr, how are you feeling? Are
Did
you
I ever give you your narrative for your condition, Paul? All right. So everybody who was afflicted by crystal got a little bit of a descriptor. And yours is flesh lost, bone turned to stone, ichor where once fluid flowed. Your mind aches, searching for eternity. What was once a mere ponderance, now a matter of truest existence. Hatred grows in you now for the time lost to it, and the time left that you will serve it. Your body aches, but you feel nothing of pain. Sleep has become a desperate memory, as fatigue fades from your soul. Your mind reels, asking for release from this prison of time, but release from eternity shall never come. Eternity is not at its end until it has finally consumed it all, and you will be its bearer from now until forevermore. Ichor in your veins, time in your mind, lost to the will of eternity, but no route to find.
so he's like yeah, you're just lost in time, kinda, right? Sorta. You're lost in your mind. Can't conceive time.
You are a Blight. Or rather, you are becoming a Blight.
A what?
A
A
Blight.
white?
Yes. A racist. Is it?
I totally misunderstood Game of Thrones, but now I'm gonna have to reanalyze.
Exactly.
It was a metaphor.
So we'll take a quick second here for a little quick meta upkeep.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, perfect. We'll get right into that in just a moment, Saphira. The three of you affected by the crystal, we realize that this transformation is taking time to progress to its full effect, and that where you are feeling, you would have about 2 more days before the effects are irreversible.
So I don't know how much longer you guys want to spend in the fucking room.
As for Saphira with her rat hunt, going through the sewer wells, the little bit of remaining water that's there, you trudge along slightly. and you can hear the skittering of rats off in the distance. Your senses more keened and honed than they were previously. You're able to sneak up on one and grab it still alive.
Do I want to bite it?
Roll Constitution saving throw. And a Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
I think
Well
you might
done.
be pulling an Aussie on us.
You're so hungry that this looks like the juiciest steak you've ever had.
I'm gonna take a bite.
As soon as your fangs penetrate through its skin, you can feel the blood flowing into your mouth. As you take your first sip, you can feel the strength returning to you. But
Okay,
it's
well, I'm gonna
inconvenient.
instantly start crying as soon as I feel good from drinking blood. Like, what the hell?
Seeing this, I'm going to try to stealthily.
Wait, Saphira, stay there.
I'll try to like stealthily move along the shadows.
Zephyr, Kit Kat, we must go.
No, Saphira, back down there. I'm hiding. I saw what just happened. You don't have to feel bad. That's how nature works. You were predating. It was a hunt. Shh.
But why and how? And now everybody's gonna think I'm gonna kill him.
Zephyr, you're not here right now. Are you here? Are you here right now?
No, he hasn't moved since we got to the sewers.
I know.
What if everyone thinks I'm gonna eat them, Olymp?
Are you going to eat us all, Saphira?
No?
Well, you have nothing to worry about then.
Okay.
And if you ever do, don't worry. We'll go and hunt you a juicy deer. Or maybe more rats.
I don't know, the rat was kind of gross on the outside.
This is a sewer, Saphira.
I know. It's kind of slim pickings down here, Olymp.
Well, I'm glad you are fed. Now,
Me
where
too.
is Zephyr so we can begin the hunt?
Zephyr, if you think that tastes bad, you haven't been in the mines.
No, that's the problem. It tasted great.
Hearing Frecule, Olymp looks up.
Frecule!
We can't. Am I the only one that can't hear him?
I can't hear him either.
I heard him. I've tried. He's like a statue right now. I don't know what's going on. You know what? I got you. I'm just gonna dash like a monk. I'm gonna pick up Zephyr. I'm gonna carry him. Picks up Zephyr. Come on. You're with me now. I can't move him. God damn it.
Is he literally stuck in a state like that, or?
Zephyr,
Oh, okay.
Zephyr, as soon as you like came around that corner, that happened.
Are you dropping him down the trough?
I wasn't going to, but I mean, it does seem pretty funny. Yeah, I'll drop him.
And I like
So
jump
fair.
out.
Dexterity saving throw.
You hear,
Whoa! Frecule, why are you carrying Zephyr?
It's a good thing we are not doing combat.
I know. Rolling too bad.
So, Zephyr, as Frecule releases you, you try to catch with your feet and do a little slide down the wall, but your foot catches on a brick that's loose, and you go tumbling head over heels into the muck.
Not nice.
You're welcome. I didn't know if you were like a statue or something. I didn't know what was going on.
Frecule, I think we may have miscommunicated.
Well, I got him. What else you want from me?
Olymp winks at Zephyr.
Took you long enough to come out of the betting area. I was not.
No, with with some concentrated effort, you'd be able to make it up relatively easy.
Kit Kat, are you still mesmerized by your feather? I can't even talk. Your feather.
I'm gonna whisper to Zelfir. Do you want me to eat the put pip?
Walking by, I hear that. I'm gonna like, I'll hold him.
Wait, Saphira, remember his brother held off that undead horde. Their clan is clearly a strong one.
Maybe his weakness is vampires.
Okay.
Plus, Bornak is there.
Ugh,
What?
scum.
Took you all long enough to get here. Sophia, what is that ick on your face?
Hmm? What?
Sophia, you're covered in muck. Well,
Oh, sorry. I tripped and fell and didn't catch myself.
Limp, what are you doing back there?
I was just hiding for half of the morning, waiting for um, the hunt to begin. I got stuck in the groove. I'm sorry.
Are you all feeling all right? Because, well, there's a lot of people that sell crystals all throughout Fairweather. But Curse, you mean the Gwintlings? At Gwintling's Arcanery?
No, yeah, huh?
Yes.
In the
Underneath,
basement
yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
Nah. Some of my informants told me there was foul magics down there. But we haven't been able to figure out how to rid anyone of any of the effects. Had to kill a few of my best enforcers. Well, you could always try the temples, pray to the gods. Hasn't done me any good. Hasn't done most any good. But I got something a little bit more pressing. I was able to meet with Jacafor last night. I'll wait until our kick out. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I was able to meet with Jacafor last night. And he had some very interesting information. It seems we found out where the Chamberlain is keeping his most valuable possession.
I know I'm Sorry.
What is this possession you speak of?
Indeed, was speaking yesterday of a container of sorts where he would be keeping something of utmost value. He was a little tight-lipped about what that would be, but if we could get our hands on it, it would sway the battle in our favor. Jackerfall found out where it is, so I was hoping you'd be able to get in there and go get it.
Anything the Great Elder considers a treasure must be of the utmost power.
It's powerful, all right. It's going to be dangerous. If the Chamberlain actually thinks that it's his most valuable possession and it's that important to him, then he'll be guarding it with his strongest and most deadly creatures. He may even be there himself. If we can strike a blow like this early in our campaign against him, well, it might be worth the risk.
Yes, Grutz, perhaps we should change our plans for the day. Instead, we hunt this box, the building to house it, and all who protect it.
Is it Pandora's box?
No. My guess.
No, it doesn't matter what you think, old man. Most things you say don't make much sense anyway. That's what we've been arguing about for the past many hours while we waited for these, whatever they are now. It can't be a piece of his soul. There's no way. It has to be some sort of spell incantation that he keeps under lock and key so he can control the undead the way that he is.
Well, Vornak, it could be. I mean, I know your mental capacity isn't all there, but it could very well be.
You trying to tell me that the Chamberlain's put his soul into a box and hidden it underneath the castle in the dungeons?
It'd be his most precious.
So I have a quick question, kind of meta, is that we correct? Am I correct that we are carrying a piece of like one of those crystals with us, or did we just touch it? I thought we grabbed like a. Weren't there chunks?
So there were, and this question's perfectly acceptable, and I understand where the confusion comes in. The crystals don't exist. The items that are
Okay.
in your respective inventories are because that's the only way that I can manipulate your character sheets with the effects that those crystals are having.
Okay. Okay. Because I had a curiosity about like if you drop the item, does the condition persist? But
It would no longer affect your character sheet, but of course, in game,
yeah.
you know what
Yep.
I mean. And furthermore, the ones that empowered us, correct me if I'm wrong, Papa, those ones actually like disintegrated into materia after their effects
Yeah,
happened.
they disappeared. You had that like 24 hours of pure power, and now these are the effects that are coming after.
Okay.
So me and Kit Kat are the only ones not affected by those, right?
Kit Kat made the save, and the energies were being channeled into you through the lodestone.
Okay. I knew it was.
Yep.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Okay, so Vornak, you said it's under the castle. This most precious item.
Yeah. It's in that dungeon where we had our second meeting back when they captured you before you started working with Duckling. Remember those cages? Go a little bit past that. Take the southern corridor, and it'll loop around into the Chamberlain's private stash. He keeps a lot of weird things down there. Little trinkets and bibbly bobs.
Do you think he has a golden ball of yarn?
Could be. I don't know. Never seen it myself. Never actually been past those cages where we met.
Do you think he
Even
has
my
dingle
influence only
hoppers?
goes so far.
He has the
Sorry,
golden.
I'm responding to him really quickly.
I'm not gonna abuse that too much, but of course I will use it. You know what I mean? At certain times.
Dinglopers? What in bloody name is a dingloper?
Looks around. I'm gonna look around on the table. Grabs a fork. Kind of looks like this, but more ornate and fancy. And I think you use it to comb your hair.
Why not just use... Ugh. Listen, if we're going to do this, we're going to have to do it right. We can't just go in there willy-nilly. I've had Jacquefor insert himself as one of the guards there. He'll be able to get you deeper in, if you want to go this way.
What are you and Jackful doing? It's getting pretty freaky.
Yes, all Rangara are known to get freaky.
He's impersonating a guard there named Wendell Zorba. Find Wendell and tell him the code word. Pizzazz.
I was about to type that. What was that one of the twins or something like that one time?
I was just gonna say, why does that sound familiar? Was he Wendell before, or have we caught you in your first?
Pizzas?
No, Wendell Zorba is an actual character in this campaign. He is the guard from Nesker's hometown that killed his brother and sister.
Oh, and okay. So you're actually just like you. All right, man. Poppa is the best fucking DM. The consistency right there. Oh my god.
Never forget. Okay.
Pizzas.
Oh,
Pizzazz.
If you do this, be careful. Make sure you have a way out of there. Something tells me there's something even more sinister going on than just the Chamberlain storing some bibbly-bobs. Or dingle hoppers, whatever you call the damn things.
It was a reasonable question.
A little bird chirping on the shoulder.
Yes, I know, but they can handle it. They'll be fine.
Are we able to understand what the bird's saying?
No.
Not now. He's gone now.
Does the bird? No. Hey!
What?
Is the bird trying to warn us about something?
No, he said that you smelled funny and it might set off some alarms when you got there.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait,
thank
wait.
you. I guess.
Do birds smell?
Poppa, same thing on the bird. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Detect thoughts?
Yeah.
You cannot discern any thoughts from this bird.
It's a bird from hell. Okay. It was a gift, wasn't it?
From the devil. Mama said.
The devil will give you birds. It was
Foosball is the devil. All right, so we're going to this castle, correct?
Is there
We're-
anything
Those Whitpips are strange folk. Always saying that there's only one of them, but I know at least 6 myself.
Ha! We're not alone!
You guys actually know 14 or 15 at last count.
Jesus.
I think we know 15.
I don't
15.
think I know.
God, they're almost as bad as the undead. Maybe I should look into them too. Wait, Mecca.
I'll have Voltron, a flesh golem.
Please, I already have like 40 maps put together, some of which we haven't even gotten to yet.
Oh dear.
Okay, so we're going to the castle, right?
Well, you do have some choices. Saphira mentioned going to Fox's Hollow. You had a request to go to the Argyle Rooster, a request to go to the Pen, or a request to go to the Porther Castle Dungeons.
Hmm. What does everyone want to do?
It sounds
I agree with Self-Fear.
no, as I was sitting waiting hours for you to come out and cross the bridge, sitting out and doing hunt preparation, I was meditating, and I believe we only have 2 days at most before the changes are complete.
Well, where do we gotta go to get you guys fixed?
Kit Kat said it like you were like a pet or something. Fixed.
I reckon, I reckon that striking out at our enemy will be the best way of lifting this curse. Perhaps killing its caster.
I mean, we could potentially go to the the rooster or whatever and try and find out more information about what's going on with you guys.
I think we should find out more information.
My vote is to go to the dungeon,
I agree.
get the treasure, and kill its defenders.
Right. We don't know for sure what's gonna happen to you.
We will use our mighty powers to defend against death.
Possible.
Zelfir, after you see Olymp looking at you for 6 seconds, and then in your brain you hear.
Why did you ask a question you didn't want the answer to, Zelfir?
Okay, I'm gonna go up to Olymp and put my. How tall is Olymp? Is he short? Tall? What? How tall are you?
I think I'm like 6'10". I actually have it.
God damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Excuse me,
tall.
but I'm 5'6". I can't put my hand on your shoulder, so I'm gonna put it on your hip. Okay, no homo or anything.
Tippy
Okay.
toes.
All right, so like, I'm gonna Olymp. I'm gonna be looking at it actually. Olymp, we'll fight another day, but
Yes,
first
Fortune.
we need to figure out what is going on with everybody.
I believe we are half undead.
But see, I don't see that as a problem. But all right, are we gonna go? Where are we going? The rooster, Algar rooster. What?
I would say the Argyle Rooster. I want to find out more about what's going on here.
I agree.
All right, the clan
The
has
rooster.
spoken. Away we
Rooster
go.
it is.
Man, I'm 6'8".
I'm
You
a
make your
short
way
person.
out of the sewers into Fairweather proper. You see that there's still a great slattering of people on the streets, seemingly unaffected by the news that you have received that the undead presence is increasing outside of the city. The hustle and bustle of the city continues. Wind your way northeast through the city, finding your way back to a very hastily rebuilt but complete rooster. As you enter the building, you see Sheeny Cobblestrike behind the desk.
How do you do, you young man?
Welcome back to the rooster!
He looks like a. I haven't been here,
Thank you.
correct?
You
Yeah.
have not known.
Okay.
Oh, I see you've got a new one with you.
Yes.
He's a handsome one, isn't he?
You like my fangs, don't you? I like your arms.
No, it's not just the fangs. I like me a tall man too.
Because. Yeah, I'm pretty tall, and I don't mind my friends. I'm pretty tall though.
Yeah, at least you're cleaner than the tall one.
Don't mind him. That's clean.
Hey, you were eyeing my belt last time, all of you.
It is a
And
nice
you're eyeing
belt.
it this time. Just because I gave you a good shelter last time doesn't mean you get it for free this one. But what brings you here now? No, it's not that simple. Besides, you're not nearly tall enough. Take this big lot of grain right here first.
Oh god. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's coming on a bit strong, isn't he? Ah, Kit Kat,
How do you
how
know?
are you? You got yourself a new coat, didn't you?
Oh, I sure did. And he spins around and shows his new attire.
Glamour.
Glamour.
It's magnificent.
Each time I say that, I can change it, so I don't want to say it either. Thank you.
You've been gone for days, weeks even. What's kept you?
Oh, lots of fighting.
Well, I do have some good news for you at least. I know the last time you were here, Huxtix attacked.
Hmm.
Sent your friends all scrambling, but they managed to find the way back and they've been worried sick about you.
Really? I thought they were dead.
Olymp,
Or
lean- Olymp leans in. Is Lynn there?
Aye, she is.
She is here in the other room.
Same one as they had before. They've been doing nightly performances here.
Olymp like licks his whole hand and goes like,
They're all still alive.
interesting.
Tina, do you do performances as well?
The only performance I do is under sheets.
Are you doing any performances soon?
Maybe we could have some fun tonight if you stay the night. Give you free room and board. The rest of them got to pay though.
Sounds like a deal to me.
No, tell her it's off unless. We can afford it.
Hey, he's
Okay,
got more of a set than you do any days, Althea. I can tell.
Gosh. can we work something out? Like, give everyone free, and I can. Okay, never mind. I changed my mind.
I was laughing at what Olymp typed.
What do you type?
The female dwarf has become the sex symbol, and the first kind, old doting man we met is the ultimate BBEG. Sounds about right.
Actually,
Okay,
no,
guys,
I
stop
don't want to
comparing the
overspeak.
sizes of our horses in public.
Horses. Oh man.
Tina, we came here for a reason. Um, have you ever heard about vampires before?
That's all I'd have. Lots of people been feeling crazy things since these undead monstrosities been coming along. But the only crystals I've seen here have been the ones that my T uses for her fortune telling.
Sheena, you. Sorry.
Gwyntling's Arcanery.
Arcanery.
Gwyntling's? Gwyntling's burned down not 2 nights ago. Seems places you go seem to burn down. Maybe you shouldn't stay the night. You
He's
know
not
how to
offering.
sweeten a deal, do you?
He's not offering anything. I'm willing myself. I will burn your sheets down tonight if you let everyone stay.
Performance check.
Woo!
My man's smooth though. He rolled up on that bearded dwarf like, hello. Let me tell you about me.
That's exactly what she does. She starts stroking her beard and eyes freckle up and down.
Gosh.
Well then, I think I know just the spot. Why don't you pop off and go see your friends, and then we can figure out the rest of the night.
Yeah. Stranger things happen at night.
As we're turning around to go get a room, Olymp will turn to Zelfir.
She knows just the spot. She must be very practiced. We'll have to remember to remind our friend to seek a medical treatment afterward.
Well, let's go. Wonder
Broke
how
her
that
head.
beard's gonna feel on his paw.
There's Rocky.
Uh,
Oh my god, he's
as
getting so big.
oh wow,
Holy fuck, he
Oh,
did
Oh
grow big.
no,
Wow.
He is
holy
so
crap!
Oh, he's a handsome
Yeah.
boy.
That she babies him.
Well,
Aw,
dude, labs grow so fucking
he's
fast.
so cute.
it's pupper feature time.
Nice.
Puppies.
Kitty, kitten.
He's scary in the dark. I will say it. You see his eyes glowing like.
I bet. Kitten.
So-
Cute puppy.
Morty's like, I was
Morty.
sleeping.
They're dogs.
Oh, my
Morty.
puppy's sleeping. My puppy's sound asleep in her bed. Yeah, she is. Holy shit. That looks peaceful.
Look what you've started, Tree.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Dogs everywhere.
So as you guys pass through the threshold of the lobby, You can see through the open door the elemental warriors in their room.
Aw.
I'm gonna knock on like the side of the open door. Can we come in?
Oh, well, you're alive.
You're alive.
You're alive. Yeah. What Kid said.
Well, after the cave, we came to here, and we're not exactly sure how, but we're here.
Well, I'm glad you're alive.
Hickat, Eeg sees you and comes running over. Good day. Gives
Kit
you a big
gives him a
old
hug.
bear hug.
Yeah, Kit gives him a hug back.
Ah,
Iggy.
we thought it might be time that Ig learn some few words so he could talk with people.
Oh,
It was
he's
getting a little hard for him to keep collecting the admission for our shows as well. Uh, not good speak.
wow.
It is a start.
Kit clap. He's excited. Yes.
What? Mm.
I got that from a final.
It's the
Never mind.
final brain cell.
Um, Zelfir wasn't here for this, but when we had that meeting with the whole group within Dooley, remember he died supposedly, and he got resurrected by Fane, correct?
Or
Yeah,
because of
Freckle. We'll catch you up a little bit here, Freckle. These elemental warriors are inspired by Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Oh,
So when they're either knocked out in combat or if they choose to activate their special power, they can coalesce into a single, much more powerful life form.
oh, okay.
So theirs is a bit of a special case.
So like, if the only way they really die is when they all die.
Something like that.
Okay.
We weren't sure if we were ever going to see you again. But what brings you here now? Not very good powers. What do you mean? The hell is a vampire? What in the hell is a vampire?
Zelfir, you're shouting from the other room through two doors.
So it would seem.
A normal conversation for a necromancer.
he's in his mind right now. Okay, he's in his mind. uh, cool.
I'm too dark to go close to you.
What Batman does, he shouts in a growling whisper.
Mm.
Maiati walks over to Zephyr and Saphir and Limp and kind of does like an around the face movement with her hands not saying anything before she returns back over and starts whispering with Lynn.
Olin peeks around Saphira and does like a wave at Lynn.
Lynn notices and does a little sup.
Damn. Friend zoned.
Yes. You saw that, Frecule? She
Friend
saw
zoned.
me. No, that was courtship.
Oh, was it?
How civilized people do it, yes.
Oh. You're civilized? No. Yes. Okay, I had to question that too. Okay, you're not very civilized
I
yourself.
know. I have learned over the years of travels. I'm doing it
Oh.
as your people do it.
I don't know why, but you and me, baby, nothing mammals just popping in my head. What are you doing with me, Lynn? Come on.
Well,
Frecule, don't you have a hot date? You should be going.
Yes, I do. I'm just trying to, gather information while I'm here. I need to know things as well.
Oh, it's also the middle
Right.
of the day right now.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any ale or any alcohol?
I think you may need more than a little, Frecule.
It's not for me. I don't need the alcohol.
Frecule, you hear coming from the rather large armored individual. Open up! And he points his sword at you. Roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh my god, if what's about to happen is what I think's about to happen, this is instantly the coolest character we've ever met.
You are just quick enough to realize that there is some fluid coalescing at the tip of his khopesh, and a stream of fluid comes shooting out of it into your mouth. It's just water.
Oh
Oh.
man, I thought it was AL. It was about to be so cool.
I appreciate the water, but I need alcohol. Does anyone have alcohol? Ale, mead,
Juice.
juice. All right. Juice. Okay. All right.
Bad juice.
Bad juice. Yes. Bad juice.
He walks over to one of the footlockers and rummages through, bringing out a very large, it will be for most people like Nebuchadnezzar size. For him, it's maybe a double sized bottle of port wine.
You said what?
Port wine.
Okay, they said pork loin. I was like, what the fuck?
Yes, a
Pork loin.
Nebuchadnezzar of pork loin.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Just
Now we're talking.
congealed pork loin. Oh.
Oh gosh, pig feet or something. Gotta.
Oh boy. New drink we can invent.
Will it blend?
Is it cake? All right. I'm gonna take it from Ig. What would you like in return? Would you like anything in return, Ig?
Eve, shiny.
Shiny. Oh. Shiny. All right. Okay, I'll give him 50 gold for it.
Many shiny. He
Mini.
jumps rather hard, belly flopping onto the bed as he starts kind of tossing around the coins.
Awesome.
That was very kind of you.
It's really impressive how quickly he's learning.
Again, why are you all here? And yes, he's Well, he's been with us for many years, and he knows what we say, but he was rather quiet most of his life.
Told you why we're here. We're trying to see if you guys know anything about those crystals and the weird things happening to people who touch them.
Yeah, like I can hear everybody's heartbeats, and I ate a rat and it tasted good.
Don't worry, she won't eat any of us gruts.
No.
Lynn and Maiati finish whispering, and Lynn walks over to face Sophia. It would appear that a transformation is underway, but it's beyond our power to help.
Great.
Perhaps we can be of assistance in another way?
We have a great fight ahead of us if you would like to join us. A great fight.
You see all of the warriors looking between each other and back at you, and all of them in unison nod.
Olem kind of pushes out past Saphira and Zelfir at this point.
Yes, Lynn, the Gruts, led by me, Chief Olem Grut, go now to face the champions of our enemies in the basements of Castle Parther. We could use all your assistance. I'm sure with your mighty weapon we would be successful.
Full of almost as much hot air as Walia.
Walya's okay, but as long as we have your weapon, Lynn.
It will be an honor to fight beside you again, but hopefully it is more, well, helpful this time. I'm sorry we were not so proficient in our last fight with each other.
I think you did help us.
Yes, a great boon.
Perhaps.
Now, is there any other preparations to underway before we begin the true hunt?
You hear a shout from the lobby. Aye! Bring me my meat!
Oh, right. Frecule, this shouldn't take long. What? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
It's
3
been
or
a
4?
while. It's been a while.
A minute.
I'll go
Correct.
over.
Roll a 1d4.
A 1d4. 4.
Oh, my
Alright.
man.
Now roll a 1d10.
If you roll a 10, you like beards.
7.
It's well performed for about a half an hour.
Woo! Stout. All right, stout.
Yes, she is. Am I to assume that you are going to the dungeons next? Or are you making another stop
Sure.
along the way?
Maybe we just have to defeat them. I don't know.
So when after my performance with Sheena, I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about these crystals. If she actually knows anything about these crystals or these effects on Zelfir, Saphira, and Olem.
Roll a persuasion at advantage.
Oh God.
She doesn't. She was truthful in her words prior.
One of our worst nights for rolls ever. Perhaps our worst night for rolls like ever. Thank God. this is-
Especially on an RP session.
Yeah. Well, thank God. Fuck. So as
Kitchen
we're
was-
leaving, I would ask the patron for some nuts.
You already had some.
Hey yo, yo, that's got to be an inspiration.
In these nuts? She comes out holding Freck above her head.
Oh my god. Oh man. How are you guys doing? All right.
My impressive, a strong and handsome mate, Frecule. You should consider wedding this one. Your children would be mighty.
She might be a
Really
grudge.
one for children.
You're not one for children. What? What's that?
Olymp leaves with a bag of nuts in hand.
Where are you going? You're going through a window.
I'm going to find a squirrel.
Oh, where'd we
The-
come in?
The north side of this.
Hold on, guys. I'm just populating units.
So on our journey to wherever we're going, when I find a squirrel, I'm assuming this is a normal kind of township, so there's trees, so when we see a squirrel, do I see a squirrel on the way? Or are we not? Am I going too fast?
No, you're fine. Roll me a perception. I mean, you're passing right by the park, so yes, you do see a few squirrels that are skittering about.
Upon seeing the squirrels, I would cast Speak with Animals, and I would try to, in conjunction with the nuts, like try to get one to come with me and stay in my robes.
Roll animal handling and persuasion. Very give me your speech to the squirrel on how you're going to convince it.
Young friend of the forest, I offer you food in preparation for the winter.
Who,
My
me?
friend. Yes, look here, and I hold out the nuts. This would be very hard to get. Look at all of them.
And Olymp eats one or puts it in his mouth and
I'm bringing this to my stash. I have much more. Too much. I need to
Oh, no,
share.
no, that's not how you eat nuts. Here, I'll show you how to eat nuts.
And it crawls up your leg,
Olymp
grabs some of the nuts from your hand,
Oh my
and
god.
shoves them all into its mouth.
Very impressive, young friend of the forest. Now, please, stay with me for a moment. Come and show me more of your nut skills. I will give you many more.
Okay, excellent.
Fucking great. Oh my
I'm
god.
not gonna feel bad at all. Whatever. Use this squirrel.
When you give the squirrel to Saphira to eat,
like whatever. No, I don't feel bad.
so you make your way through the city, through the park, and find yourself at the courtyard to the dungeon again. And we will end it there, folks. Thank you very much for another wonderful session.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, as always.
it's great.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
welcome
Yeah.
back for sure.
Great to have you back.
Yes.
Hopefully your time is not as entirely consumed as it has been.
Right.
We're
Well,
pulling for you, brother.
Yeah, it's just bad luck, man. This too shall pass. This too shall pass.
Oh yeah.
It's better when you're here. We all agree on that. It's better when you're here. Although,
Yeah.
you know, if the camera's off, it's okay. You know, it's whatever. No, you look good. You're looking great.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great night.
Bye,
Have a
guys.
good night,
Oh,
all.
Have a good night, everyone.